That crack scared me. I thought that tree was gonna come down. Maybe that's what's responsible for all the tree knocking that's reported, the wood knocking. These pine trees blowing in the wind, bumping into each other, making a wood knocking sound, because that's what's going on. There's wood knocking against each other. Now, the interesting thing about wood knocking is that for some reason, in these recent years, wood knocking has become something that people laugh at, and they think it's stupid, because the crazy people on Finding Bigfoot and all those amped up Bigfoot shows, that's what they do. However, if you watch Monster Quest, one of the best Bigfoot episodes of Monster Quest, produced by Doug Hychek, there's an episode where, in this episode, they are at a remote cabin in Ontario. Jeff Meldrum's there, and they have this activity where something is like throwing rocks and pebbles at the cabin that they're in. And this is like after, obviously, there had been lots of reported strange activity. But they did wood knocking. They were hitting a tree with a stick, and afterwards, crazy stuff started happening. So I don't think it's that bad of an idea to try it. And it would be an effective way to communicate long range. It's very primitive, obviously. It's just a knocking sound, but you could do it in a certain sequence or in certain patterns, similar to like Morse code or something. And you could use it to communicate in a way that's not obvious, really, as obvious as like yelling or vocalizing something. I think it would be an effective way to warn other Sasquatch that maybe there's people around, maybe there's danger, maybe they've found food, or who knows what. But the crazy thing is, if you start wood knocking, it's like, how do you know what you're communicating to them if you're trying to like lure them in? You could be telling them that there's danger. You could be telling them that you're injured or something, or that there's food around. Could be anything. This does look like a forest where you would think you would find Sasquatch. Just a massive pine forest. wanted to do a evening walk around the camp. And they say like dusk is when most of the weird stuff happens. So hopefully we'll see something, see some sort of movement or, you know, anything peculiar. Not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to see anything with this bright light shining right in my face. Sometimes I actually hope that, you know, I hear a rock or a stick being thrown, or, you know, like maybe if I could see a pebble land next to my feet or something, I would know that there's one around. They'd have to give me some sort of warning, otherwise I probably wouldn't even know. You know, without actually seeing them, if they were hiding and wanted to get my attention, they would have to do something like that. They'd either have to throw something at me or make a noise of some kind. And if they were trying to remain hidden as a species, they'd probably just throw something instead of vocalizing. It's been a really long time since I've done this tree knocking thing, but in hopes of, you know, trying to lure in some sort of Bigfoot being or creature, I'm gonna give it a whirl, because, you know, not doing the tree knocking has yielded the same results, it seems, as trying it. So I might as well try it. And hopefully the sound carries. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't carry very well, but this is a pretty solid piece of wood, so I think it will. It always makes me wonder when I'm doing this, like, if there's other people somewhat nearby, they probably think a Sasquatch is trying to do these tree knocks and communicate with them. In reality, it's just me. So I wonder if we're gonna get a report in the next week or so of tree knocking in the Nordegg area. Well, I don't know. No responses, which is to be expected for the most part. But it's probably worth a shot. I'll do one more here.